Attention duelists. Phoenix here, bringing you a late Master Duel Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to be upfront with you all. I am very tired. I was on a flight. I drove for 3 hours. Super hot out. I am low resolution Phoenix. So, let's just get right into the expectations. See how much energy I actually have. Did not do one yesterday on Master Duel Monday because I was out of state. Out of state, out of sorts, out of my mind. You understand. Alright. A little degeneracy here with Skill Drain and Planet Pathfinder. One of these duelists full passed. He is going to go. Plays Pathfinder, sets magic cylinders. Pathfinder will swap out for the Numeron Network. Network activated using its effect, sending away calling, summoning the 4 gates. Moves to battle. The 4 gates are all going to swing. Main phase 2. Gate 1 will turn to Chaos Gate 1 Sunya, which will then use effect, banishing everything on the field, and pass. Opponent uses the effect of Bestial Lubellion, banishing the Numeron Gate Ekam. Sorry, Bestial Saranir, not Lubellion. Summoning itself. Player then activates Skill Drain, paying 1,000. Opponent will summon Assault Synchron using its own effect, which will then sync with Saranir, making Chaos Ruler. Saranir in the Graves effect will activate. Ash Blossom, say no. Bestial Baldrake will then summon itself by banishing Saranir. Player then summons Rider of Stormwinds and syncs that with the Chaos Ruler for Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Chaos Ruler Engrave will banish a light and a dark from the hand, summon itself back. And he has lethal on board, except Magic Cylinder. Bounce 3,200 back, duels A is at 100, still swings with his other monsters. Numeron Gate players draw phase into standby phase. Chaos Gate Sunya's effect will activate, it summons itself back, and then does burn damage based on the amount of banished cards, which is more than enough for lethal. So the gates have beaten that. Wrong button. There we go. We got Heroes, not a tremendous opener, but not nothing. Summons Denier, opponent hits it with the Imperm immediately. Don't really know why. They would just put a card on top of their deck. The player will set Mask Change and Imperm and pass. Could go into Dark Law. Opponent activates Swords of Revealing Light. Sets 2, activates Lord of Heavenly Prison in hand and passes. Here a player draws Maxi for turn. Not great. Full passes their turn. During the end phase, player will activate Summon Limit. Maxi chaining to Lord of Heavenly Prison, reacting to Summon Limit's activation. Maxi resolves. Lord of Heavenly Prison comes out. Lets them set Welcome Labyrinth. Draws 1 off of Max and pass. Heavenly Prison goes to attack mode. Swings, activates Welcome Labyrinth. Ash Blossom enjoys Spring, activating in response to the Welcome Labyrinth. Welcome Labyrinth is stopped. But the Lord will still be big enough to swing over Denier. And pass. Here player draws Shadow Mist. Sets her and passes. This is not the way you could go... Alright, I'm just going to call out this player's stuff right now. He has Acid. He has Liquid Soldier. Summon Liquid, Mask Change into Acid, wipe out your opponent's back row. You're clearly playing Labyrinth. Opponent activates Raigeki. Bye-bye Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist effect will activate, letting them add Stratos to hand. Goes to battle. The Lord of Heavenly Prison swings. Duelist B is at 3,100 to the opponent's 8,000. Draws increase. Starts by summoning Stratos. Stratos adds Ferris. Use Ferris effect. Pitching increase. Summon Ferris. Sets another increase from the deck. Activates Imperm on the Lord of Heavenly Prison. Opponent activates Dimensional Barrier, declaring Fusion, and they've already done their 2 summons, so Summon Limit will stop them. Increase will use its effect. Tributing Ferris. Summon itself. And Imperm was in the column that Summon Limit was in, so actually Summon Limit is turned off. They can keep going. Increase tributes Ferris, summons itself and Vion from the deck. Vion sends away a Malicious. Vion will then banish Ferris, add Polymerization to the hand. Vion and Increase are going to link together. Make Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader's effect, targeting Malicious, summon it back to the field. Use Cross Crusader's effect, tributing Malicious, add Plasma to hand. Then banish Malicious from the grave. Summon another Malicious. Denier then uses its effect, summoning itself. Put the banished Malicious back on top of the deck. Tributes 3 monsters for Plasma. Malicious engraved is banished to summon the other Malicious again. Plasma using its effect, absorbing Lord of Heavenly Prison. Swords has run out. Passing turn. Labyrinth player sets 1 and passes. Here, player draws Fusion Destiny, summons Liquid Soldier. Liquid Soldier will return Denier to the field. Denier will put a Malicious on top of the deck again. Moves to battle. Swings with Stratos. Opponent activates Storming Mirror Force. Turning all monsters to the hand. And then because a monster left the field because of their card, Welcome Labyrinth will set itself. Player has to discard a card during the end phase, which will be Denier. Passing turn, activates Welcome Labyrinth, summoning Labyrinth Archfiend. Archfiend on summon will let them set a Jelly Cannon, sets another back row, and swings for game. Labyrinth beats Hero. Oofa doofa. Next, Dynamorphia. Activates Fossil Dig. Fossil Dig adds Theresia. Summon Theresia, set 1. Theresia's on summon, lets them set Dynamorphia Frenzy. Passes turn. Opponent draws. Summons Rex Freight for Hire. Activates Frenzy in response to Rex's on summon. Frenzy will send away Diplos and a Stealth Bergia, fusing the 2 of them into Kentragina. Rex will then add Rookie for Hire. Activates Runic Tip. Dynamorphia Sonic will activate in response, negating the activation of Tip and popping their own Theresia. Theresia was destroyed. She will banish Sonic. Maxi will chain. Kentragina will banish Frenzy to copy it. Sends away a Stealth Bergia and a Theresia from the deck. Makes Rex Term. Maxi resolves, and then Theresia's effect summons her Diplos back. Diplos on summon sends away Dynamorphia Alert. Opponent specials out Sprite Blue, activates Runic Flashing Fire, targeting Rex Term. Maxi in response to the Flashing Fire. Resolves. Pop, pop. Rex Term will bring back Theresia, who's on summon will activate. Opponent activates Rookie for Hire, tributing Rex, summoning Beat. Beat and Sprite will then link together. Make Donner Dagger for Hire. Donner's effect will activate, tributing herself, summoning back Beat and Rex. Beat's effect will activate because a for Hire was summoned, and letting them add Raphael. Beat's effect will activate, allowing them to summon Raphael. Raphael's on summon will activate, letting them search the top 2 of the deck, choosing to add Evenly Matched. Then links off Rex, Raphael, and Beat into Fulgo, Justice for Hire. Fulgo's effect will activate, Summons Recon. Sorry, Donpa. Marksman for hire. Donpa's effect lets them summon a for hire from the hand, which is another Rex. This will trigger Donpa's effect, destroying Kentragina. Then, because a card was destroyed by the opponent's field, while you controlled enough for hires, Folgo's effect will activate, letting him draw cards. Kentragina's effect will also activate because she was destroyed by battle or card effect to summon a Dinomorphia monster from the graveyard. Kentragina will summon another Theresia. Folgo will let him draw a few. He specials out Sprite Red and Sprite Jet. Jet and Rex are going to overlay together for Gigantic Sprite. Gigantic Sprite will detach a material, summon Carrot. Carrot and Gigantic are going to link together. Make Sprite Elf. Elf will use its effect, summon back Carrot, sets 1, and passes. Gave his opponent 1,000,000 cards. Dinomorph player starts off by taking Diplos and Theresia, overlaying the two of them, making a Volzer Dolka. Opponent activates another Flashing Fire, popping Dolka, banishing a few. Set 2, then they activate their set Dinomorphia Brute. Carrot will use its effect to get rid of a level rank or something to negate, getting rid of Rex. Rex is banished, summoning back Raphael. Sorry, they got rid of Red, and Rex then banished itself to summon Raphael back. And the Brute is negated. Raphael's on summon will activate, and will also activate Donpa's effect because a Frightfur was summoned. They'll pitch Miscellaneousaurus to afford some protections for their dinos, but Raphael will negate that by pitching a for hire. Donpa resolves, popping Theresia. Raphael will let him look at the top 2, and he adds Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Theresia's effect will activate, banishing Brute. Folgo's effect will activate, now registering an opponent's card being destroyed. Elf will then activate its effect to summon something back. Elf will summon back Red. Folgo lets him draw 3. Theresia summons back Diplos. Diplos on summon will activate, and Red will get rid of Carrot to negate. Player summons Soul Eating Oviraptor. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring will negate the Oviraptor. Called by to negate the Ash Blossom. This match is popping off. Max C in response to the called by. It resolves. So Max C is in effect, but Ash Blossom is stopped, so Oviraptor will go through. Oviraptor adding Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Stealth Bergie is banished for the Conductor Tyranno to come out. They use its effect, destroying a card in their hand, flipping their opponent's board as much as it can. It destroyed a Diplos, which will get rid of a trap to summon Theresia. Theresia's on summon will set Sonic. Sets 1. Conductor Tyranno swings at 1, using its effect, getting rid of it, just sending it away, dealing 1,000. Oviraptor will go over Sprite Elf. UTC will then go over Folgo, Theresia, and Diplos for exact lethal. Dinomorphia beat Sprite for hire. Sprite Runic for hire. Impressive. We got something disgusting here with Dimensional Fissure. Opponent activates Illusion of Chaos. Max C in response to the Chaos. Chaos will add Magician's Souls. Send a card back. Summons Keldo, sets 1, and passes. That's weird, and the opponent's running... Hang on a tick. Yeah, they're running a 60. This is weird. And Duel's B is on Flu. Activates Dimensional Fissure. Activates Jack in the hand, showing off Stree, Eaglin, and Rabina. Opponent gets 1. We get Eaglin. The opponent got Rabina. So Stree went nowhere. Activates Floowandereeze and the Unexplored Winds. Eaglin's then summoned. Opponent activates Forbidden Droplet. Droplet to make the Eagle go no. Player then sets, lose 1 turn, and passes. During their opponent's draw phase, activates lose 1 turn. Player summons Magician's Souls. Pitches Where Art Thou. Keldo and swing over Eaglin. And pass. Draws Necro Valley. Activates it. Summons Maxi. Swings over Magician's Souls. This match is going weird. Weird and strange, and I don't like it. Hey, Tiny. Welcome to the stream. Blue just will not die. Keldo swings over the Maxi, summons another Magician's Souls. Summons it by its effect. No, uses its effect, pitching Forbidden Droplet to draw 1. Player draws second Necro Valley. Blue without birds just makes the match take longer. Magician player activates Where Art Thou, adds Spiral Gear Drone. Maybe it's not just magicians. Summons the drone. Changes the order on top. Swings with the drone, the soul for 0, and Keldo. Pass to the birds. Birds draws Advent of Adventure. Full pass. Magician Souls and the Spiral Gear Drone are going to link together for Nightmare Phoenix. Lose 1 turn's effect will activate, which does nothing because Nightmare Phoenix can't go to defense mode. Does not use Phoenix's effect. Just swings with both of his monsters. Blue player draws Toucan, summons it. Eaglin is added back to hand. We're off to the races. Summons Eaglin. Ash Blossom will go off in response to the Eaglin. Chains Advent of Adventure, getting rid of the Eaglin. Advent will add M-Pen. Eaglin is negated. Unexplored Winds will then reveal M-Pen, send it back, let them add a card, which is Dreaming Town, and passes. Player summons the Rubina that they took at the beginning of the game, swings with the Phoenix over the Toucan, goes with Keldo, and the Rubina they were given for game. Not quite sure what Duelist A was on. They had Magician cards, they had Spiral, they had Gravekeepers. Well, they had Keldo at least. Strange. Strange times as these. Oh, we got Mystical Beasts. Opponent activates Ice Jade Cradle. I need to check this one out because I don't remember all the names. Adding Aegrin to hand. Summons Aegrin. Aegrin's effect will let them add Ice Jade Curse. Sets 1 and passes. Alright. I'm betting on Mystical Beast for this one. Sets the scale with Mystical Beast Master Cerberus. Totally right, Dons. In response to Mystical Beast Master Cerberus being summoned, Ice Jade Erosion will activate, targeting the Aegrin and popping it, and negating Cerberus. Activate Spell Power Mastery, adding Master Endymion, putting Endymion in the other scale. Then performs a Pendulum Summon of their Jackal King. Activates Chicken Game. Uses Chicken Game paying 1,000 to draw a card. Activates their second Chicken Game on top of that. Same thing. Pay 1,000, draw 1. Activates Called By. Targeting their opponent's Aegrin. They're just stacking up spell counters now. Master Endymion will remove 6 spell counters and then special summon itself to the field. Maxate in response to this. Very much practicing commentary, Dunsworth. I do this at least once a week. Maxi has resolved. Master Endymion will come up. And then pop the Chicken Game and the opponent's Ice Jade Erosion. Summons the Magister of Endymion. Swings with Magister, Jackal King, and Master Endymion. Duelist A at 1,300. Passes turn. Player activates Ice Jade Curse. Endymion will chain its effect. Returning Magister to hand to negate and destroy. Ice Jade Tremora will then pitch itself. Jackal King will respond by putting spell counters on a monster and negating. Activates Synchro Overtake, showing off, I believe, Deep Sea Yep, Deep Sea Repetier. Adding Diva. Summons Deep Sea Diva, which will bring out Guitar Grenards. Hang on a second. What is this thing's dumb name? Guitar Grenards Duonigus. Nah, not a commentator at locals, just sort of labor of love, I guess. Initially started because of watching Endymion player or playing against them and just not being able to really keep up with everything they were doing. So I started to go through and commentate on matches in case there was anyone else who was coming back to the game when Master Duel came out and couldn't keep up. Sort of a way to get more familiar with the cards that I didn't know. And then just kept spiraling out of control until here we are on week 65. So Guitar is going to use its effect, increasing the level of a monster, and then sync together with the Deep Sea Diva, making Deep Sea Prima Donna. Prima Donna on summon will return the opponent's banished Master Cerberus to the hand and summon Ice Jade Aegorin. Weird. Aegorin's effect is negated, though. Ice Jade Kingfisher will then equip itself to the Prima Donna, then summon itself, return Jackal King to the opponent's hand. Prima Donna and Aegorin will then sync together for Supreme Sovereign. I am 100% down. The Guitar Grenades will then banish itself by its own effect to add a water monster to increase a water monster's attack points. A card is then banished, so Sovereign's effect will activate, getting rid of Master Endymion and a card from their grave. Moves to battle, swings with Kingfisher, and Supreme Sovereign for game. Ice Jade actually won. Ice Jade never wins. Ice Jade beats Endymion. Okay. Let's try and... just give me your numbers and I'll find you. Four. Yep. Just need the 9 digits. 0, 7, 1, 6. All right, what number? 6, 6, not 8, 6. And of course, I have to start the whole thing up. Why do you hate me, Konami? All right, there you are. All right. Not seeing any replays currently saved. Yep, no problem. Take your time. All right. We will continue our regularly scheduled programming while you track that down. Dogmatica running on Duelist A. Duel's Beast sets 4 and passes. Dogmatica draws return, Ultimate Slayer, summons Ecclesia the Virtuous, adding Dogmatica Matrix to hand, activates the Matrix, adding Dogmatic Calamity to hand, activates Calamity. Opponent activates Tikaboo, which causes them to whiff. Then just passes to battle, swings with Ecclesia, sets 1, and passes. Set card is Dogmatica Encounter. Opponent activates Eldritch the Golden Lord. Pitching itself, getting rid of Dogmatica Encounter. Eldritch from the grave will then get rid of the set summon limit, adding itself back to hand. And then summoning itself. Hey, Respawn. I'll check out your replays too. No worries. Golden Lord will then swing over Ecclesia and pass to the opponent. Player draws extra Foolish Burial, activates it. Solemn Judgment in response. Wild. Very sag. Activates Dogmatic Calamity, sending away Crimson Nova Dragon. Sorry, Red Supernova Dragon. I always get this confused. Which is enough for them to summon Dogmatica Albazoa. In response to Albazoa's summon, player activates Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which does not matter because Albazoa is a light type. Dogmatica Matrix will activate because they were able to successfully ritual summon. Now, because of the control ritual monster, they can either place extra deck, send a monster away. They send away Entis, which will let them pop a card. They pop Tikaboo. Albazoa will then swing over the Eldritch and pass. Nope, not pass. Main phase 2. Maximus will get rid of the Supernova and summon itself. Now pass. Eldritch from the grave, getting rid of the Imprisoning Mirror. Add itself to hand. Summon self. Moves to battle. Eldritch will swing over Maximus. Sets 1 and passes. Player draws Ecclesia the Virtuous. Uses the Albazoa, sending away Fossil Machine Skullwagon. Then banishes it. Pops the opponent's set Golden Land forever. Then swings. Passing turn. Player activates Cursed Eld Land. Uses effect, paying 800, adding Conquistador. Eldritch will then send away the Cursed Eld Land, add itself to hand, summon self again. Cursed Eld Land was sent away. It'll use its effect, setting away Hakero. Sets Conquistador and passes. Activates Conquistador. Conquistador, because Eldritch is on board, will be able to pop Albazoa. Player then summons Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous, adding Maximus. Maximus effect, banishing an Entis from the grave to summon itself. Then Maximus effect, sending away cards for both players, sending away Herald of the Arclight. Dogmatica Ashian will chain. Ashian will summon itself. Herald of the Arclight will add Dogmatic Calamity. Ashian will then return Albazoa to the hand. Activates Dogmatic Calamity again, sending away a Cyberdark End Dragon. Albazoa's back, baby. Matrix will activate again, sending away Entis once more, popping Conquistador. Moves to battle. Albazoa swings over the Eldritch, and Virtuous for game. That was a nice back and forth. Do you have that match ready, Don? Yeah, that one could have gone either way. Eldritch is a really good option for countering the fact that Dogmatica really wants you to do things. Ah, 581. My typing class would be so disappointed at my rate. All right, here we go. A nice 5-turner. Love to see those. Eldritch is never going to die until they completely take out Floodgates. All right, let's see what we got here. Ogdoadic. Love Ogdoadics. They're a classic. Activates Nuna's effect, pitching itself, sending away Tonel. That'll send away the Ogdo Abyss, Add Zoa back to hand. Brings back Nunu. Nunu and Zoa will then overlay. King of the Feral Imps. King of the Feral Imps, detaching a unit. Adding a reptile to hand, adding Nayo. Nayo's effect, sending itself away. Sending away, which one was that? Curse. Activating Water Lily, great card. Water Lily sending away Reptilian Coatl, which then adds itself, not adds itself, is special summoned. Curse from the Grave will get rid of the King of the Feral Imps, summoning itself back. Then using its effect, summoning Nayu. Nayu's effect, adding Ogdoadic Serpent Strike. Coatl and Nayu will then sync together, making Geomathmech Magma. Nice tech choice. Magma and the Karis will then turn into Phantasmal Lord Bishbalkin. Here comes the Bish Balls. I've been doing this for over a year. I know a lot of archetypes. Bishbalkin and one of the balls will make Ripidocus. Ripidocus will then change the types of the monster it points to. Then Ripidocus and one of the Bish Balls will turn to Reptilian Echidna. Love her. Echidna will let you add Light Serpent, that's a tech choice, and Reptilian Lamia and Yami. And Coatl. And Nunu. Activates Serpent Strike. Ogdo Abyss will then tribute 3 reptiles, summon itself. Coatl will then be summoned. Summon Lamia and Yami. Coatl and Yami sync together for Reptilian Hydra. Hydra's effect, wiping out the opponent's board, adding a bunch to your hand. Activate Ogdoadic Origin. Reptilian Hydra and Lamia are then going to sync together. Make Alien Shop Trooper Endframe. Serpent Strike will then activate, let you pitch Light Serpent. Summon back the Zoa. Light Serpent from the Grave will then activate. Light Serpent back to the board. Zoa, both players draw. Both players discard. Serpent Strike will let you send away another Reptilian. Then you sync together Echidna with the... Which one was that? With the Light Serpent. And the one you sent away was Amunessa to make Cosmic Slicer Zerol Love Zerol. Zerol lets you add Alien Kid. Alien Shock Trooper. Pitch card. Put a bunch of alien counters on everybody. Zerol will remove some to summon Alien Kid. Pass to the opponent. Opponent sets 3, activates Red Eyes Fusion, sending away Red Eyes and Meteor Dragon Impact, making Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Alien Kid's effect will activate, putting a counter on it. Zerol will then turn it to defense mode. Player activates Stamping Destruction, popping the Ogdoadic Origin. Ogdoadic was destroyed, so it'll mill a bunch of the opponent. They activate Inferno Fire Blast. Chain Offering to the Snake Deity. Shock Trooper M-Frame will chain its effect, pitching another card. Put more alien counters on, stacking them all on the Meteor Impact. Snake Deity will pop M-Shock and 2 of the opponent's cards. M-Frame will then summon back Emunace. Sorry, no, that's Aeron. Opponent passes. Zerol got them on lock. Draw a Reptilian Recoil. Serpent Strike. Pitch 1. There's Amunesia. Swing with Aaron over the Impact Dragon, which summons back the baby Impact Dragon. Alien Kid puts a counter on it. Zerol swings over that. Swing with the Ogdo Abyss. Zoa, Alien Kid. Amunesia swings. Opponent activates Call of the Haunted. What year is this? Summons back the Impact Dragon. Amnesia will send it away. It is sent away again. Summons the Skull Archfiend of Lightning. Red Eye Skull Archfiend of Lightning. Red Eye's Archfiend of Lightning. Swings over that. Opponent draws for their turn. Sets a monster and passes. Draw another offering to the Snake Deity. Move straight to battle. Swing over Kid Moto Dragon. An Ogdo Abyss for game. A perfectly executed reptile pile deck. Very impressive, Don. I love to see reptiles succeed. All right, respawn. Let's check what you got. Bringing back Vinamanaga in this, the year of our Lord 2023. Godspeed to you, Don. Well, the YCS qualifier is pretty good. And we'll save that for the end. And winning in one turn is also impressive. So we'll work our way down to it. All these in platinum, too. Those will be some quality performances. We got Branded Beasts. Opponent activates Vernal Self Funny Duckling, pitching itself and the Earth, adding Vernal Self of Awakening, summoning the Barrier Statue of Drought. Vernal Self Sleepy Bear will pitch itself and Angeli, send away Keldo, summon Angeli. Angeli tribute herself, summon Hootcake. Hootcake will banish the Sleepy Bear, summon it the Pudding Cess. Pudding Cess on summon will bring out, Petting Cessor, who will bring out Pudding Cess. Those two go into Glass Souffle. This guy's playing Madolche is wrong. Madolche, Glass Souffle will detach unit, target Hootcake. This will return Angeli. Glass Souffle will then go further. Run D heroes themselves instead of just heroes. Interesting. Makes Pudding Cess out of the Glass Souffle. Pudding Cess will return Petting Cessor. Then we'll detach a unit, summoning the Messengelato. This guy's playing Madolche is wrong. Messengelato will add Salon, activate Salon. Use Salon for an additional summon this turn of Petting Cessor. This guy's playing Madolche very wrong, and I want you to destroy him for it. Make Glass Souffle. Pass turn. That is a... Alright. I'm going to complain real quick. This guy played Madolche just as wrong as you could. No, Vernal Sylphs absolutely are used in Madolche. They're great for making sure that you don't completely whiff or brick your hand. You have multiple options. This guy just did it so wrong. I'm mad about it. Because I play Madolche Vernal Sylph, and it's awesome. And this guy did it so bad. Like, there's no reason not to end, especially with the start he had on Ticket, Salon, a set Promenade, the Field Spell, the Link Monster, and Mort. Like, there's no reason to ever go into putting Cessala mode on turn one. This guy did it wrong. I hate him. Now, let's watch you destroy him. Summon Blazing Cartesia, swing over the Barrier Statue of Drought. Main phase 2, Cartesia's effect, fusing herself with Saranir. Make Granola the Dusk Dragon. Granola's effect will activate with Bestial Saranir chaining. Saranir will send away Lubellion. Granola will send away Garura, which will let you draw a card. Glass Souffle uses its effect now far too late, making itself immune to other monsters. Getting Foolish Bear off of Garura. Glass Souffle will then, because Madolches went to grave, send away 2 of your cards, activate Branded Opening, pitching the Foolish Barrel, adding Aliber, who will get Branded Fusion. Activate Branded Fusion, send away Fallen of Albaz and the Bestial Lubellion. Fuse them together for Albion the Branded. Albion the Branded's effect will activate, and opponent will activate Keldo from their grave in response, sending back Garura and the Bestial Lubellion. Albion will fuse Saranir with Aluber. Not Albaz, he's already gone. Making Masquerade the Blazing. A quality choice. Activate Gold Sarcophagus. Getting rid of a Despian Tragedy. Tragedy's effect will activate because it was banished to add Dramaturge. Then Polymerization. Fusing Dramaturge, Albion, and Granola into Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera's effect will activate with Dramaturge chaining. Dramaturge comes back. Chimera lets you draw 1, pop 2. Masquerade will activate in response to Hootcake's effect, doing some burn. Putting Cessala mode will activate its effect, take some more burn, and then summon Angeli. Wrong choice again. Granola will be banished in order to summon Preskenian. Activate Fusion Deployment, revealing Mirror Jade, summoning Fallen of Albaz. Fallen of Albaz on summon, pitching the Branded Beast in hand to fuse itself with Chocolate Princess a la mode, making Mirror Jade. Dramaturge's effect, negating Angeli. Mirror Jade will send 1 away in order to use its banish. Goodbye, Angeli. During the end phase, Albion will set Branded Retribution. Yeah, losing Expulsion feels like a sudden and powerful hit to them. Opponent activates Max C. That's wrong. And surrenders. Rightfully so. They played Medolce wrong. They deserve to lose. Good plays, Respawn. A wonderfully built up branded board. And Flu deserves to be tortured. You're right. Ooh, Subterror. At first you had my attention. Now you have my curiosity. Activate Pot of Extravagance. Goodbye to 6. Draw 2. Activate the Hidden City. Megaliths, I remember them showing up a lot in the low rarity festival, but lately I have not seen them in a long time. But they're a fun cheap deck to make in real life too. So, the Hidden City lets you add the Subterror Guru. Love this little freak. Set the Subterror Guru. The Hidden City will flip him up. Him being flipped lets you add Fiendess. Set 2 and pass. Opponent so activate summons Inspector Border. This freak. This degenerate. Solemn Judgment on the Inspector. Passes their turn. During the end phase, activate Final Battle to put down Guru and put down Final Battle. Draw for turn, Nemesis Archer. Activate another Pot of Extravagance. Draw 2 more. Pot of Duality. Look at the top 3. Fiendess. One of the big boys, and Driver. Add the big boy, Behemoth Umastrix. Hidden City will flip up the Guru. Guru will add Subterror Cave Clash. Activate the Clash. Move to battle, swing with the Guru. Final Battle will activate, doubling Guru's stats. Main phase 2, summon Archer. Use Guru to flip her and himself. Opponent moves right to battle, ends their battle phase, activating Evenly Matched. Summons Banisher of Radiance, equipping it with the Moon Mirror Shield. This absolute freak. Guru is the card that was kept after Evenly Resolved. Start your turn, flip up the Guru, adding another Nemesis Archer, activate another Hidden City. So lets you add another Fiendess. Use Guru's effect, flipping down the Banisher and itself. Moon Mirror has no target. Player will pay 500. Umastrix will chain. Max C chaining to Umastrix. But is it too little too late? Umastrix hits the board. Moon Mirror put on top, the bottom of the deck actually. Umastrix will flip itself down. And the Hidden City will flip Umastrix up. Banish the Banisher of Radiance. Summon Nemesis Archer. Swing with Umastrix and the Archer. Set another Final Battle. Pass to the opponent. Opponent summons Fossil Diny Pachycephalo. Equips it with another Moon Mirror Shield. Fiendess will activate in response to this, targeting Nemesis Archer. The Moon Mirror is negated. Archer is put down. Activates card demise, drawing 2. A third Moon Mirror Shield is activated. Set 1. They swing at Umastrix. Hidden City will flip up Guru, add Fiendess. And stop that nonsense. Card demise makes them lose the last card they had, which was D Shifter. Draw for turn, Subterror Guru. Umastrix effect, flipping itself down. Hidden City, flip it up. Umastrix, banish the Pachycephalo. Moon Mirror does its thing, and they pay the 500 and blow themselves up. I am severely disappointed that Konami has not done anything to hit these just stun gate decks. But it is extremely satisfying to watch them lose. Man really opened Inspector Border. Oh, we got more Guru gaming. Activating Pot of Extravagance off the top. Banish 6, draw 2. Got Hidden City. Activate the Hidden City. Add Fiendess. Set the Guru. Hidden City will flip the Guru. That'll add a Final Battle. Set 3 and pass. Opponent draws. Sets 1 and passes. During the end phase, activate Final Battle, flipping Guru down, and flipping Final Battle down. Draw for turn, Psyframe Gear Gamma. Hidden City, flip the Guru. Opponent activates Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. That's probably fine at this stage. Fiend Death still say no. Targeting the Guru. Guru go down. Now Guru resolves, adding Cave Clash. Activate the Cave Clash. Flip up Guru again. Move to battle. Opponent activates Trap Tricks. Sending away Evenly Matched. Setting Evenly Matched. Gross. Activate Final Battle. Bumping up Guru. Swing for 3,400. Cave Clash will then target Fiend Death in the grave. Add her back to hand. Opponent activates Evenly Matched. There goes everything but Guru. Opponent draws for turn. Activates the Bestial Lubellion, sending itself away. Maxi in response. Bestial Magnamut in response to the Maxi, targeting Bestial Lubellion. I would love to see that, Don. Check that out once we finish up Respawn's last 2 games. Magnamut's effect went through, and the Bestial Lubellions. Magnamut will target Guru. Fiend Death say no. We don't play this game because we play good decks. We play this game for fun. Guru's effect will let them add Final Battle. Opponent has 4 in hand. Magnamut on board. Passes to the Subterrors. Pot of Prosby. Activate up top. What you got? Another Guru, Pot of Duality, and Psyframe Driver. Branded Beast. Own Magnamut. And end the band played on, adding Pot of Duality. Activate the Pot of Duality. Look at Umastrix, Drurus Worm, and a Hidden City. Add Hidden City. Who needs terraforming? Activate the Hidden City to add Fiend Death. Set Guru. Hidden City to flip up Guru. Guru add Umastrix. Set 1. Guru's effect, flip down Magnamut and itself. Pass to the opponent. Opponent full passes. Final Battle during the end phase to flip up Guru. Guru adds Nemesis Archer. Draw and the band played on. Summon Nemesis Archer. Set end the band. Archer will attack the face down. Automatically send it back to the deck. Activate Final Battle. Bumping up Guru to 3,400 and swing. Ah, yes. The dark days of the beginning. Oh god, Drytron. I'm having a flashback. Guru's effect, adding a Final Battle to the hand, so now there are 2 Final Battles the opponent has to worry about. Passing turn. 6 cards in hand. Moves right to battle. Surrendered. Nice. And now here we are at the big bonanza we all been waiting for. Ooh, Lyrilusk try. It's like we're back in the beginning. Activating Lyrilusk Bird Call, adding Sapphire Swallow. Summon Turquoise Warbler. Warbler will bring out Cobalt Sparrow, which will add Celestial Wagtail to hand. Warbler and Sparrow are then going to overlay into Recital Starling. Recital Starling effect. Detaching Warbler, adding Barrel Canary. Sapphire Swallow summons Wagtail and itself. Wagtail will summon to add, and it will add Bird Sanctuary. Activate the Sanctuary. Overlay Sapphire and Wagtail for another Recital Starling. The Warbler Engrave will attach itself. Bird Sanctuary will let you draw. Or rather add. Detach 1. Add Nerval. Link the 2 together for Tri-Brigade Farragut. Farragut's effect, allowing the summon of Nerval. Nerval will banish 2. Make Bear Brum. Lost the plot for a second there. Bear Brum's effect, discarding Barrel Canary and Nerval. Targeting Sapphire Swallow. It is summoned. And then linking off into Tri-Brigade Sharag using Bear Brum and Farragut. Farragut was sent to Graveyard. Draw one, send it back. Shirog and Nerval will then make Reprodocus. Alright, where's this going? Nerval and the Graves effect will activate, along with Shirog's. Shirog adding Kinkaboo. And Nerval adding Fractail. Use Fractail effect, sending itself away. Send away Sapphire Swallow. Barrel Canary effect, targeting Sapphire Swallow and Grave, summoning itself and that back. 3 birds on board, overlay them all together. Make Ensemble Robin. Ensemble Robin's effect will activate, along with its effect. Attaching Recital Starling to itself, and Recital Starling to itself. Celestial Wagtail will attach itself. Summon Kinkaboo. That'll summon back Nerval. Nerval and Kinkaboo are going to overlay for Ghost Trick Duelahan. Duelahan will then go a step further. Turn to Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. No. No! You did not! Reprodocus is going to make Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief a winged beast. Lyralist Bird Sanctuary is then going to let you attach a Winged Beast Xyz monster to another Winged Beast Xyz monster. Angel of Mischief now has 10 material, and by its own effect, the game is over. That is insane. In fact, I think it's so insane, I think the replay may have glitched out because I'm stuck looking at this. Let's go to a quick this while I reset Master Duel, but you actually managed to pull off Angel of Mischief. That is nuts. That's awesome. Oh, that's insane. That's almost disgusting, but I love it. Jesus. Find. What are the numbers I'm looking for? There we go. Oh, nothing modern. All right. Still. Eh. Do I have any saved? Apparently I have 3 saved. You say it's hit or miss, but about the moment when my brain realized what you were doing, that was nuts. That is very impressive, Respawn. All right. Run through these replays that I got. I don't remember why I saved them. Could be nothing. Could be something. Oh yeah, for hire. Opponent activates Terraforming. Ash Blossom in response to the Terraforming. Summon Sprite Red, specials out Blue. Blue add Jet. Jet special summon by its own effect. Jet adds Starter. Activate Starter. Bring out Carrot. Jet and Blue overlay. Turn to Gigantic. Gigantic add Ipra. Ipra let them draw. Activate Runic Fountain. Ipra and Gigantic. Make Elf. Elf effect. Summon back Blue. And pass. Tri Brigade's a good engine. I draw Imperm for turn, activate immediately, targeting Carrot. Opponent activates Elf, targeting Ipera. Imperm resolves, Ipera's on board, they get to draw a card. Activate 1 for 1, pitching a beat. Opponent will chain Runic Destruction. No, I play pure for hire. I think this is from the West or WCS. This is a bit of an old one. So they got rid of a couple of my things. Bring out Philo. Red's effect. Negating Philo, not destroying. Summon Beat. Beat specials out the Dunpa. Philo's effect. Bring back other Beat. First Beat's effect. Add Dyna. Donpa targeting Runic Fountain. Opponent uses Runic Slumber targeting Elf. I lose more of my cards. Goodbye, Fountain. Then take Philo, Beat, and Donpa. Link them all together. Volga, Justice for Hire. Volgo effect. Bring out Bravo. Do not use Bravo's effect. Use Bravo's effect to summon Dyna. Then use Bravo's effect after Dyna is summoned to boost the stats. Dyna, banish a couple. Move to battle. Beat, swing into Elf. Volgo into Elf again. Volgo, now because card destroyed, draw 3. Dyna, punch over red. Main phase 2. Reinforcement of the army, adding my third Beat. Then Beat and Bravo are going to link together. Make Donner. Donner's effect, tributing itself. Summon back Donpa and summon Recon. Donpa's effect, summon Philo. Recon's effect, summon Beat. Make my own Sprite Elf using Donpa and Philo. Hey, thanks for the follow. Elf, bring back Donner. Donner, Beat, and Recon. All of them link together. Make Access Code Talker. Access Code Talker, targeting Donner. Gain 2,000. Banish Donner. Pop red. Pass to my opponent. Opponent sets 1, activates the Flashing Fire. Elf will chain, targeting Rex. Not Rex. Donpa. And they actually summon Hugin. Hugin and blue are then going to overlay. Yeah, Sprite Elf is into many things. Make Gigantic. Gigantic detach unit. Summon Ipera. Ipera lets them draw 1. Did not get what they wanted. They surrendered. Pure Runic beats that. I think this might be another for hire game, because I think that's what I was playing in the WCS. Yep, sure enough. Activate 1 for 1. Goodbye, Beat. Hello, Philo. Activate Ricky for hire. Tributing Philo. Summoning Rex. Opponent activates Herald of the Orange Light in response to Rex. Activate Called By, targeting the Herald of Orange Light. Yeah, Sprite Elf is a bit much. Rex, Fright for hire, will resolve, adding Mayhem for hire. Activate Triple Tactics Talent. Draw 2. Draw 2. Use Rhoda, adding Beat. Summon Beat. Use Beat's effect. Summon another Rex. Monster was summoned, so add Fail. Rex and Beat are going to link together. Making Donner Dagger for hire. Use Donner's effect, tributing herself. Opponent will use Keldo. Targeting 3 of mine. I will chain Rex's effect. Targeting Donner to summon her back. Then Mayhem for hire. Mayhem for hire brings back Philo. Rex brings back Donner. And then Beat is brought back to the board. Then use that to summon Rafael. Rafael shows me a bunch of cards. grab whatever I want, which in this case is Donpa. Link 3 together. Make Folgo. Folgo's effect with Philo chaining, targeting Raphael. Raphael on board. Folgo summon Recon. Use Philo to summon Donpa. Philo, Donner, and Raphael will then all link together for Appaloosa. 3-stack. Recon on Donpa will then link together for Sprite Elf. Use Elf's effect, summon back Donpa, and pass. Opponent activates Terraforming, adding Primeval Planet Paralino. Yeah, I'll watch them. Paralino activates, Sprite Elf chaining. With Rex chaining to Elf, summoning Beat. Elf summons Recon. I'll watch that one too. My for hire start chaining together. Beat into Donpa into the opponent's Havness. Appaloosa says no to the Havness because I hate tier limits with a fiery passion. Donpa pops the Paralino. Beat adds Raphael. Folgo's effect, draw some cards. Opponent summons Rhino Heart. Ash Blossom on the Rhino Heart. No. Opponent then uses Sharon. Appaloosa say no. Play the game the way God intended, tier players. Opponent surrenders because tier limit is desperate. I like Dreadmaster. That man's got a beefy comic book body. Oh. This will be showing you how Madolche is supposed to be run respawn. Madolche is probably one of my favorites. And this is how you actually play it. Start off activating Chateau. Summon Hootcake. Use Petting Sasora's effect, summoning herself. Bring out an Angeli from the deck. Use Angela's effect, tripping herself. Summon Messengelato. Messengelato special summon with the Beast out. Brings out Ticket. Activate the Ticket. Then use Hootcake, banishing Angeli to summon my second Messengelato. Gelato's not a once per turn. Add Salon. Activate Salon. Then one Gelato and Petting Sasor are going to overlay. Make Glass Souffle. Glass Souffle will detach a Messengelato using her effect, targeting herself. Then use her other effect to return cards. Chateau will let them go back to my hand. This will prompt Ticket and Salon to resolve, letting me set Promenade. And Ticket will bring out a Mageline. Mageline and Gelato will then link together. Make a fresh Sistart. Using Salon's second main effect for another summon, let me summon another Mageline, add Petting Sasor. Pass turn to my opponent. This right here is your atypical Madolche end board. You have all of the spells, set Promenade, Sistart pointing to at least one Madolche, and Glass Souffle out. Opponent activates Skystriker Mecha Module's multi-roll, summons Ace Ray. I use Promenade, returning my Mageline from the grave to my hand to negate multi-roll. This will prompt Ticket and Salon to resolve. Salon will whiff. Ticket will bring out Petting Sasor. This will bring out Pudding Cess. Opponent activates Change of Heart, pulling my Sistart, rude, which will then link together with Ray, making Nightmare Unicorn. Unicorn's effect, pitching a Widow Anchor, targeting my Chateau. They chain Hornet Drones to their own effect. Hornet Drones gets them a token. Unicorn spins away Chateau. Taking the token, they are going to turn that into Kagari. Kagari will target the Hornet Drones, add it back to hand. Kagari and Unicorn are then going to link together. Make Access Code Talker. Access Code targeting Unicorn. Glass Souffle will chain, targeting itself, making itself unaffected by other monsters. Returns Kagari and Unicorn to the opponent's extra deck. So Access Code Talker cannot use its effect to pop because they have no materials to use. Player then uses Hornet Drones again, making another token, this time making Hayate. Access Code swings over Glacioflay. Hayate swings over Mageline and sends away a linkage. Mageline's uses the Madolche effect, put herself back in the deck. Hayate will then turn into Shizuku. Access Code Talker will then use its effect, banishing Hayate, popping Petting Sessor. Petting Sessor will then use the Madolche thing, go back into the deck, and during the end phase, Shizuku will add a Mobilize Engage. And multi-roll is still negated and will not do anything. I draw for turn Vernal Sylph of the Flowering Hills. Use its effect, pitching itself and Petting Sessor, adding Vernal Sylph Goddess. Use that, the Flowering Hills, to bring out Petting Sessor. I normal summon Messengelato. Use Hootcake's effect, banish the Flowering Hills to summon Angeli. Tribute 2 for Vera the Vernal Sylph Goddess. Use her effect to then steal my opponent's Access Code Talker. Use its effect, banishing my own Sistart, popping Shizuku. Ray's effect will go off. I have 5 Earth monsters, though, so Vera is going to negate all of that. Activate Chateau, return a bunch of cards to the deck. Ticket and Salon are going to be prompted. Petting Sessor is added to hand. Doesn't matter. More than lethal on board. Swing with Pudding Cess, Vernal Sylph Goddess, Angeli, and the stolen Access Code Talker. Madolche, top tier, baby. Okay, let's do this again. I think I remember the numbers by now after putting it in 3 times. All right. Let's check this one out. Oh, love Heroes. Love Heroes so much. GX Best Generation. Summon Stratos. Stratos effect, add Shadow Mist. Use Ferris effect, tribute Shadow Mist, summon Ferris. Shadow Mist effect activate, Ferris chaining. Ferris, set increase, Shadow Mist, add Dark Angel. Increase effect, tribute Ferris, summon Self, and Vion from the deck. Vion on summon, send away Malicious. Vion effect, banish Ferris, add Polymerization. Vion and increase, link together. Make Wonder Driver. Malicious Engrave, banish Self. Summon Malicious from deck. Polymerization, fusing Malicious with Diamond Dude. Make Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer the old-fashioned way. Pointed in an arrow that Wonder Driver points to, add Polymerization back and set it. Activate Fusion Destiny. Sending away 3 Denier, Decider, and Disc Commander. Make Dominance. Use Stratos and Wonder Driver, link those 2 together. Make Cross Crusader. I'd love to see that. Cross Crusader, bring back the Diamond Dude. Dominance effect. Diamond Dude effect. Send away Destiny Draw. Dark Angel's effect will activate, discarding itself, summoning itself to the opponent's board. Cross Crusader effect, tribute the Diamond Dude, add Dogma. Denier Engrave, summon Self. Then its effect to bring back a Malicious to the top of the deck. Banish Malicious from the grave. Summon the one that was just put back in the deck. Tribute 3 for Dogma. End phase. Opponent draws for turn. Dogma effect, burn them for 4,000. They summon Ray. Link Ray together with Dark Angel to make Zeke. Zeke effect, targeting DPE. DPE effect in response. Pop Self and Dominance. Dominance was destroyed. We'll target 3 Destiny Heroes. DPE's effect will chain. DPE is returned thanks to dominance. Disc Commander is brought out. And Decider. Decider on summon effect. Disc Commander on summon effect. Draw 2 for Disc. Decider's effect is resolved. Opponent activates Mobilize Engage. Adds Afterburner. Activates Afterburner. Popping DPE. Zeke will then turn into Hayate. Sky Striker's True Crutch. They activate Triple Tactics. Taking control of Dogma. Hayate swings over the Decider. Send a card away. Dogma swings over Disc Commander. They then link Dogma and Hayate together. Make Dark the Dark Charmer gloomy. Dark will target DPE. Steal it, because Sky Striker needs your opponent's cards. Decider will then return Stratos to the hand. Set 1 and pass. Draw a hero lives. Dark Angel will use its effect, banish itself. And Dogma, look at some cards, summon Dominance. Dominance is summoned by DPE's effect, I should clarify. Summon Stratos. Add Honest Neos. Dominance effect, look at cards. Activate Polymerization. Opponent uses Imperm, targeting Dominance. Polymerization negated. Activate Miracle Fusion, fusing Cross Crusader with Shadow Mist. Escuridao. Swing with Dominance at Dark. DPE will pop Dark and Dominance. Pitch Honest Neos, bumping Escuridao bigger than DPE. And actually giving the buff to Stratos. Stratos then do the Stratos punch for game. And you could have done that, but you still were able to style over Sky Striker. And we take those every day of the week. Just play against red, so Albino is the next one. Megalith with Doki Doki. Activate Megalith Unformed. Opponent activates Max C in response. Megalith Phaleg will be used as material. Or Megalith Ophiel. Ophiel's effect, adding Aeratron. Pass turn. Opponent activates Afterburner. Max C in response. Afterburner say bye-bye Ophiel. Activates Rhoda, adding Ray. Summon Ray. Use Rose effect, summon herself. Link those two together. Make Zeke. Set 1. Zeke effect, targeting their own card. Aeratron effect to chain. Aeratron will be able to ritual summon using Phaleg as material to make Bethor. Zeke send away the Shark Cannon. Yep, Shark Cannon. Bethor's effect activate on summon, targeting Zeke. Opponent activates Eagle Booster, also targeting Zeke. Eagle Booster resolves. Bethor unable to accomplish its goal. But they're not bigger than you, so pass. Draw Aeratron for turn. Set Shell Knight and pass. Opponent summon activates Foolish Burial Goods. Summons Ray. Links Ray away for Kagari. Kagari target the Mobilize Engage Engrave, add it back to hand. Zeke's effect, send away Kagari. Activate the Engage, adding Hornet Drones and drawing 1. Activate the Shark Cannon they just got, targeting Phaleg. Chain Hornet Drones. They get their little token. Shark Cannon banishes Phaleg. Token is then used as link material for Shizuku. Zeke swings over Bethor. Shizuku swings over Shell Knight. Shell Knight's effect will activate, adding Block Dragon. Love Shell Knight. Shizuku during the end phase will add Airspace Area 0. Draw for turn, Megalith Portal. Summon Doki Doki. Block Dragon is sent away in order to set the giant monkey mountain. Doki Doki then turns into Almirage. Also, just so we're clear, I'm not saying Prime Mineral Congrate isn't a good name. I'm saying Monkey Mountain's a better one. Block Dragon's back. Block Dragon and Almirage will then link together. Make Cross Sheep. Block Dragon's effect adds a Weathering Soldier, Megalith Full, and Doki Doki. Activate Megalith Portal. Use Aeritron's effect, pitching itself. Doki Doki as material. To summon Full. Portal's effect will activate. Full's on Summon will chain. Aeritron's added back to hand and modified to level 8 this Full. Phalanx added back to hand as well. Full's effect will then be used, sending away Weathering Soldier. Second summon, Megalith Haggith. Haggith's effect will activate. Weathering Soldier was sent away, so its effect will chain. Fossil Fusion is added. Haggith will add Megalith Unformed. Activate Fossil Fusion, using Doki Doki with Ray. Good way to remove her. Make Fossil Dragon Skullgar. Cross Sheep's effect will activate. Draw 2. Pitch 2. Weathering Soldier is brought back. Weathering Soldier and Skullgar will then turn to Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Detach a unit from it. Target Zeke. Skullgar will banish itself to add Fossil Fusion. Activate Fossil Fusion. Using Weathering Soldier with Megalith Bethor. Make the Fossil Machine Skull Convoy. Activate Megalith Unformed. Weakening the opponent's monsters by 500 for each ritual monster you control. Convoy swings over their Shizuku. Ray's effect will activate from the grave. Summon her. Convoy's effect will activate. Swing over Zeke next. Then do its burn. Swings at Ray. Ray will tag out for Kaina, targeting the Rebellion Xyz. Convoy keeps running. Cross Sheep then goes direct. Main phase 2, Phaleg will pitch itself and use Full as material to summon Bethor. It's totally fine. Nope, Aeritron, not Bethor. That's my mistake on the names. Haggith and Cross Sheep will then link together, make Track Black, banish some more Earth, bring back the block. Opponent draws for turn. Activates whatever Skyscraper card that is. Bring back Ray, activates Area 0. Ray will then be lunked off for Hayate. The old crutch. Hayate swings direct. Sends away Jamming Waves. Area 0 will then target Hayate. Look at some cards. Adds a Rose to hand. Then is sent away. Summons Rose. Rose turns into Kaina. Kaina's effect, targeting Convoy. Aeritron will chain, targeting Aeritron in the grave, negating and popping Kaina. Ray's effect will activate, because she's not annoying to keep doing this. And then Ray will link into another Shizuku. And then the opponent surrendered, withering away to primeval dust. And nothing of value was lost that day, because we can do without Skystriker players. They are unnecessary. And Respawn, I think you had said you had something. Oh yeah, you got more than something. You got a lot thin. Let's work these way up in rank order. Arcana. Coins. Activates Dice Dungeon, adding Dimension dice to hand. Set 2 and pass. What in the god dang? Activate Photon Blast. That'll be relevant when coins are flipped. Opponent full passes. Draw summon dice for turn. Activate the dice. Paying 1,000. Rolls a 6. Summons the Temperance. Temperance will do a coin flip. Tails. A coin was flipped though, so Photon Blast will activate. Activates Dimension dice, swapping out Tempest for Orgoth the Relentless. He will roll a dice, getting a 5, and a 4, and a 3. 3,700 attack points. Entering battle phase, Dimension the dice will activate, and unfortunately, its attack is halved. Block Dragon is perfectly balanced in the sense that Block Golem sucks. So if you balance out the block archetype, it's fine. Orgoth the Relentless goes back to its base stats. Opponent pitches D-Shifter. Activates Cup of Ace. Loses that one, so you get 2. And then Photon Blast would have activated, was Tails. They summon Time Wizard, activate Head Judging. Call heads. It's Tails. Time Wizard is negated and stolen. Pass turn back to you. Draw Dimension the dice. Use Orgoth's effect. Get a 3. Get a 6. And a 5. Summon the Chariot. Chariot does a coin flip. Tails again. Goes to the opponent. Photon Blast does nothing. Activate Dimension dice, getting rid of Time Wizard. Summon Snipe Hunter. Snipe Hunter, pitching Sasuke Samurai. Rolls a 5. Pop. Entering battle phase. Roll a 6. Doubling the attack of all of your monsters. And that's why he's called the Relentless. Orgoth, the 7,800. Spectacular. I love funny decks. I love democracy. I love the Republic. Now we're back to something a bit more standard. Bestials. Oh, I'm stoked for Dark World support. Kind of weird they already hit Silva. Activate and the band plays on. Opponent summons the Phantom Knights of Thornscales. And it's Phantom Knights, so I have to track this one. Reveal String Elenius, activating its effect, special summoning itself. Thornscales effect, send away Raider's Wing. Discarding Raider's Wing to send away Phantom Cloak. Swings, Magnum will activate, banishing the Ancient Cloak in advance. Opponent surrenders. Womp womp. I love Aqua Dolphin. So good against hand traps. Activates. Pot of Extravagance, banish 6, draw 2. Pot of Duality. Found Fiendes, Guru, and Umastrix. Add Guru, of course. Set 1, set another, activate Cave Clash, summon Guru. Opponent activates Necro Valley Throne, adding Gravekeeper's Commandant. Use Commandant's effect, pitching itself. Add Necro Valley to hand. Summon the Gravekeeper's Recruit. Guru effect, flip flip. Activates Necro Valley, sets 2. Activates Final Battle, flipping up Guru. Guru's flipped up. Add Nemesis Archer. And pass. Draws Fiendes for turn. Summon the Archer. Archer will swing at the opponent's card that activates Storming Mirror Force. Subterra Guru's effect will activate. Targeting Nemesis. Subterra Guru will flip Archer and itself. Storming Mirror Force whiffs. Activate Final Battle, flipping up Nemesis Archer. Activate other Final Battle, flipping up Guru. Guru is flipped up. Add Umastrix. Guru swing into the opponent's Gravekeeper's Recruiter. Pass. Opponent Summons Gravekeeper's Priestess, activates Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. Recruiter swings at Guru. Guru will flip itself down along with the Priestess. Final Battle will bump up Guru's stats, so it survives the attack. Then gets a search. Opponent realizes how screwed they are and surrenders. Crying emoji face is correct. Shit, all is so annoying. I've never been terribly impressed by the Ting Dangles. Summons Aliber. Aliber adds Branded Lost. Activate the Branded Lost. Activate Branded Fusion. Send away Mercurier and Fallen Albaz. Make Lubellion. Branded Lost effect. Chained into Lubellion. Lubellion pitch 1. Fuse itself with Fallen Albaz to make Mirror Jade. Branded Lost, add Blazing Cartesia. Bestial Lubellion will pitch itself, add Bestial Saronir. Bestial Saronir, banish Mercurier to summon itself. Mercurier is banished, add Albion the Shrouded. Albion will send away Branded Retribution, send itself back, add Branded in red. Send away Saronir. Bestial Lubellion is back on board. Nibiru the Primal Being activates. Goodbye, board. Hello, Rock. Saronir's effect will activate. Mirror Jade's effect will activate. And Branded Retribution will banish itself. Add Branded Expulsion back. Springand's Kit will summon herself. Add Despia Theater to the Branded. Send back Branded in red. Activate the Theater. Theater will fuse Blazing Cartesia with Springand's Kit. Make Granola. Granola effect. Send one away. Blazing Cartesia in the grave will be added back to hand. And then Mirror Jade will blow up the big rock. During the opponent's draw phase, activate Branded Expulsion, getting rid of Granola. Giving the opponent and Ido the Supreme Magical Force. And summoning back Aliber to your own field. Aliber's effect will activate. Opponent uses Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom say no. Opponent full passes, because that's what Ido do. Draws Branded Fusion. Turn the big rock to attack mode. Summon Cartesia. Cartesia swings over Ido. Aliber goes direct. And the big rock token for the finish. If you're going to give your opponent a big token, make sure you can clear it. More Branded Beasts, because they're really good right now. And it's not tier limit, so we respect it. Opponent activates Rite of Aramasir, summons the token, setting Fateful Adventure. Fateful Adventure, letting them add Wandering Griffin Rider, and then discarding the Water Enchantress. Griffin Rider will summon itself. Fateful Adventure will activate, putting Draco back on the token, set 3 and pass. No hand traps to worry about. Activate Branded Opening, pitching Saronir to summon Aluber. Aluber on summon. Bestial Saronir for being sent to the graveyard will activate. Called by targeting Saronir. Druis Worm, targeting Saronir first. Wandering Griffin Rider to negate the Druis Worm. Griffin Rider go bye-bye. Druis Worm get node. Called by make Saronir say no. And Aliber resolves, adding Branded Fusion. Activate Branded Fusion. Send away Fallen Albaz and the Bestial Lubellion. Make Albion the Branded. Albion the Branded effect. Opponent drops Imperm on it. Chain Super Polymerization, pitching Despian Tragedy. Super Poly, fuse Aliber with Albion. Make Masquerade the Blazing. Imperm whiffs. Albion resolves, fusing itself with Fallen of Albaz, making Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade effect, getting rid of Albion, banishes the token, activate fusion deployment, reveal Granola, summon Cartesia, Masquerade swing, Mirror Jade swing, Cartesia swing. Opponent is down to 1,000. Main phase 2, Cartesia and Mirror Jade are going to fuse together to make Granola. Granola effect, send away Alba Lenatus. During the end phase, Albion will set Branded in red. Alba Lenatus will add Branded Fusion. And Blazing Cartesia will add herself back to hand. And pass. Opponent can activate a card before they're just dead. And they're not even going to take that time. They surrender. Masquerade still wins games. Final game of the Branded Bestials. Opponent activates Polymerization, using Denier with Malicious, making DPE. Malicious will banish itself, summon its twin. Denier from the grave will summon itself, using its effect, put the banished Malicious back on top of the deck. Denier and Malicious on board will then link together for Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader, target Denier, summon it. Cross Crusader Tribute Denier, add Vion to hand. Summon Vion. Vion send away Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist was sent away. We'll add Liquid Soldier. Vion effect. Banish Shadow Mist. Add Polymerization to hand. Activate said Polymerization, fusing Vion with Liquid, making Sunrise. Sunrise effect. Liquid Soldier chaining. Incorrect order. Liquid Soldier draw 2, pitch 1. Sunrise, add Miracle Fusion. Sunrise and Cross Crusader then link together. Make Wonder Driver. Feels wrong. Activates Miracle Fusion, fusing Sunrise with Cross Crusader. Makes Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Wonder Driver's effect will activate, targeting the Miracle Fusion. DPE will chain. DPE will pop itself and Wake Up Your E-Hero. Miracle Fusion is set. Wake Up's effect will activate. DPE will chain. Wake Up will special out Stratos. Stratos will add Plasma. Banish Malicious. Summon Malicious. Tribute 3. Summon Plasma. Activate Miracle Fusion. Banish Liquid and Wake Up. Make Absolute 0. End turn. Draw Tragedy. DPE hits the board. Activate Super Poly. Pitching Tragedy. Opponent surrenders because you can't respond to Super Poly. And that's the game. This video actually went a lot longer than I was expecting. It's been an hour and a half. Longer than most of my normal videos. But all great things must come to an end. Except for me, I will never die. This video, however, is over. What's my outro line? My brain's still fried. That's going to be the end of this video. If you caught the stream, like Don did, and Respawn, thanks for watching. And thanks for submitting those replays for me to share with the world. If you're catching the replay of this whole stream, thanks for that too. Bye.